guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Farthest Frontier. We are still progressing, trying to build a theater, trying to build an upgraded plaza, trying to deal with the rats. Obviously, we may want to do another rat catcher. We actually lost a few of our cavalry out trying to clear out this village up here, or barbarian raider camp up there. So hopefully we can do so in the not too distant future, but we will need to, of course, do a little bit of a better job at getting some soldiers out there. Our weapon stockpile is looking pretty good. 8 heavy weapons, 5 metal plate mail armor. So all of that's looking really good. Our supplies are good. Our food is, I think, good. Let's quickly have a look. We are trying to buff our clay supplies. Let's have a look at what we're actually doing at the farms this year. Got some food. We've got flax. We've got hay, flax and hay, food, more wheat. I mean, grains. Well, wheat, I think, grains, hay, food, flax. Yeah, I think it's pretty well spread. Probably a little bit low on the wheat this time around, to be honest. But I'm keen we have a reasonable supply. Well, there's lots of flax, actually. So what I might do is I might actually pop into this crop and remove that one and just add an extra, and just add an extra one of those. So at least a little bit more, in effect. Let's try and get it leveled up a little bit better. In terms of our stockpiles of some luxury goods, I think we're in very good shape. Books are now starting to appear. We're trying to do ingots as quickly as we can. We have pretty much everything we need. We managed to clear out some rats over there. Yeah, I do honestly think we may need a few more or at least 1 or 2 more rat catchers. A merchant has arrived already. So let's pop in here to see what is on offer. Not sure we want to sell any of those things. Blacksmith and armories work 20% faster. Wouldn't mind that, to be honest. Would not mind that. We've got 10 ingots at play. Is there anything here we want to buy? I don't think we want to buy anything from Utka of the Iron Clan. Unless maybe ingots. The one thing I'm kind of wondering about. Ingots are at a reasonable price, and obviously we're buying ingots. We'll buy as many ingots, I think, as we can with 1,000. Let's just buy all the ingots. Buy and transfer all the ingots, because that will make things move along a lot quicker, right? So we had the money available from a previous round. We bought all the ingots, so now that should be putting us in a quite a good spot. A building is on fire. Hopefully we can... This is the bookbinder. Get it sorted, people. Get it sorted. Excellent. I like it. So many people dying. This thing must be close to full. Not quite yet, but getting there. Okay, have we sorted this out at all? I'm not sure we have. I don't know how to get this even more leveled, right? So if we went and did a bit of a leveling exercise like that, right? And then at the same time we did another bit of a leveling exercise over here. So let's get those two going. I'm still trying to level this thing so we can get something a little bit better going on. Now, if we move over here, these buildings should now start to come into effect. Children are growing up, which is great. We need the people to fill up some of the other areas. Oh yeah, we're practically ready to go here. Love to see a little bit more action happening. I think we can add a hunter and a work camp in this area also. So let's do a work. Actually, what we should do, we'll move a work camp. Like some of these things need to move, right? Really. Pop in there for a second. I like to pause it when I'm looking at this stuff. Okay, so here we can get some food. We actually have an awesome supply there. We could sell like 200 of these. Gonna hold back on selling those, but soaps, definitely. Let's send like 200 soap to be sold. Let's send them in there. That would be good. That's a lot. That's all of their money. So that's good. And then what can we get from them here in return? Flax crops produce 50% extra yield. Less of an issue. We might buy some clay. I'm not sure if that's something we're really interested in. I think we've got most of these things. Let's just make a move and start happening with that. What's happening with the horses? I'm kind of wondering whether we buy additional horses. Maybe an extra horse or two is not a bad idea. If we buy 2 horses, right? It's pretty pricey to buy 2 horses, but we can, right? And we're going to get the money back. Yeah, right. Well, pretty much. Let's buy 2 horses. I just want to buy and stock the horses. Thank you. And if we move out, yes, confirm sending the horses over there, right? The horses come over here. Now we've got 9. And the plan is, well, let's get an extra couple of people to work here so that we'll at least get that birth rate up. We do need horses to be able to really deal with things for us. Well, to get our groups to come up. Let's add that one. Confirm down here so we can, get less bricks necessary and the likes. Knowledge being generated. Okay, so the theater is up and running. It costs us some money to run, but it does improve desirability in the area. And what does it do? It just offers entertainment, I guess. Theater provides entertainment that your villagers desire. Entertained villagers are happy villagers. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. Right, this one can actually upgrade to... What do we need to upgrade? There's a town center tier 3 that we need. Okay, so desirability needs to be buffed quite significantly for us to be able to get to that level. This is a medium brick plaza. Oh yeah, people are upgrading just due to that brick plaza over there. Interesting. Okay, now let's grab the rat catcher, move it out over this way to clear out some rats over there. And what I wanted to do is actually take a work camp that I think is kind of out of it. And what we'll do is we'll move this work camp over to the other side. This area, this new working area that we've got going on. Yeah. So we'll do that. Move that work camp over this way. How many people are working here? Let's bump that up a little bit. We should have a reasonable number of people. Yeah. Let's bump that up a little bit so that we can get that moving. There's a work camp coming over, and that's pretty much it, really. Lots of little things available there. Now let's go and have a look here quickly. What came in? Oh, yeah, the soap came in. So let's move all the soap. Sell that. Thank you. Anything else we want here? I don't think so. I think the 2 horses was a good call, so we can get that number up a little bit quicker. But for the time being, I think that's all that we wanted to sell here. Right, and Trader 1 ever so quickly. I mean, we could sell quite a bit here and get some money to come in. But I don't think we need it. I think we're in very good shape on this side. We bought all their ingots, right? What does our ingot supply look like at the moment? Yeah, it's pretty good. If we wanted to make an upgrade or two from an ingot perspective, that's something we could do, but we should be, buffing quite a lot of these things. So what's happening here? The glass maker is out of sand. Is that what we're saying? Sand is not available. Yeah. Predators are attacking, which I think is a bear. Oh, it's a boar. And it is a bear, which managed to clean out one of my villages. That's not very nice. Why were you even there? Oh, raiders are approaching. Okay. So I guess what we do here is we've got 2 of the quick ones. So do we add a couple of lancers in here? I think we have to, right? So 1, 2, 3 lancers, please. We'll recruit them. Unfortunately, now we're back at a low number there. Let's get the lancers going. Are we still trying to sell anything here? Not really. So what I'm a little worried about is the raiders approaching over on this side. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we have available here? Do we grab do we grab this unit, right? Which is soldiers, right? So we've upgraded these a little bit. Right, I think we grab them and we move them out over. Which company was that? I have no idea. These companies. Which company is this? This is Hound Company. Get Hound. Oh, I could have. That wouldn't have been too bad. So let's
Right
get
away.
Hound Company up here, and at the same time, a unit of archers. We'll get them up here, and then we'll get Red Company. I think it's them. Oh, actually, no. So let's get Red Company up over here on the hill. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll get the archers here to go back to their garrison. Right, stay at your garrison. Right, and then what we'll do is we'll actually bring our cavalry up here, plus Gold Company. Gold Company, you can move out over here, please. And we'll try and defend if that's something we can do. I'm a little worried about what's going to happen on this side. Village is being raided, so straight away that's the issue. Let's head on over here. Oh, it's actually coming from this side. So I guess what we'll do is we'll immediately grab these and we'll push forward to attack. Whoa. Okay, pull back with these guys. Okay.
At once.
As you command.
Pretty good there. Let's try and attack here. What's happening over here? Oh, they're just kind of hanging out over there. Fine. Okay, have we managed to... Yeah, okay, we've managed to fend them off. Let's head up over this way. Building has caught fire. Let's just have a look. So we managed to fend off on that side. I think the guys will be able to clear this out. Let's get everybody up here and see if we... Oh, here they come. And they're going to immediately start attacking us. So I guess what we need to do is grab all of you and move you down the hill here. Oh, okay, no, they're coming in. Okay, and hold. Fending up the hill is pretty good. Let me grab our horses, and the horses can charge in here as well. Excellent. Okay, the village was raided, but we've won, right? Village was raided. Major victory is coming up here. So let's just have a look at whether we can really... Let's chase them out, right? Let's chase them out as best we can.
Right away. As you command.
Hit that last one. Okay, perfect. Now, everybody, I think go back home, right? All of our soldiers can go back home so we can get them all healed up. But I guess that was a pretty significant victory there for us, major victory. And this company as well. We'll have to just go back and check the damage. But the damage, I think, was pretty good. And now I didn't check what that was. I clicked the wrong button. Now, back to this. Oh, we've got no traders in place at the moment. How many do we have here? We still have all of our lancers. Did we lose any here? We lost, I think, only one. We can replace that archer straight away, please. Thank you. What ended up happening over on this side? Just the one. I like it. I like it. That's a light infantry. Let's do that. You need to upgrade some more of these things, I think. And then over here, did we lose a little bit more on this side? Didn't lose any. So I think that was actually pretty good. I'm not going to complain about the outcome of that. That was really good. That was really good. The only thing is now we're back down to few horses there, but I think at least we didn't lose any more. Let's quickly have a look at our stockpile of weapons. So heavy weapons and plate armor, we can add 2 more quite easily there to the mix. So that's pretty good. I like that. The theater is up and running, so people should be pretty happy. What's happening over here? They're just missing out on some beer. What are we missing here? We're missing 4 large houses we have already. So we just need to do some desirability upgrades in order for us to really get to improved areas. So let's do that. We'll improve that road. We'll try our best to improve this one here. We'll also improve this one. Right, so we'll try and make make it easier for people to kind of move through. We're gonna do a bit of an upgrade there and a bit of an upgrade on this side. Okay, now let's go back here. Have we managed to level this out any better? Okay, well, actually, before we do that, let's just quickly look at this. I mean, it's becoming a major issue. Oh, it's a drought. I'm like, that does not sound like a drought. Maybe think about that a little. I was kind of wondering if we continue to level into certain areas. So what we'll do is let us do another level into that direction and another level like this, and maybe another level out like that. Right? See if that works at all. Do those things and see if that does help and support us a little bit. I do hope we'll move all of these things over. Yeah, things are starting to happen here. Are we stockpiling clay here at all? Not yet. Villagers are getting sick. Hopefully we'll help them survive. I still need to finish off the rest of the wall. Villagers dying of old age. Whoa. Yeah. We've got more room in homes, I think, when they upgrade them. Getting into winter, food is still not a problem for us. We want to try and keep that going. Villages are being cured. Bookbinding is going on, right? We are producing books. That's good. You're out of... Yes, you're saying you're out of iron ore, which you shouldn't be. You really shouldn't be. So if I go here, we'll find tons of iron ore, right? 139. But is it all, like, saved in here? That's the thing that I can't quite wrap my head around. Only 58 is in here. So how come you can't get it? Is someone not going to go and collect it? Taking a break, pondering existence, stocking the foundry. We need more people to stock the foundry. Excessive time spent traveling from place to place cause inefficiencies in the work, failure to get needed supplies. This can be reduced by storing raw materials closer. So I guess, where will we store it? We'll store it here, right? Iron should be stored in this location. And really nowhere else. Oh, we've got knowledge? Knowledge being generated? Yes, okay. So do we now go here where less 50% risk of fire, less 50% work to put out fires? That's not bad. And then here is the reduced bricks and then desirability of parks. Ooh, and desirability of shrines. Yeah, I guess we'll just go down this path here to get us to the pharmacy, of course. Oh, we also need that to get to the pharmacy. So we'll do this one so we can get away with less clay is kind of what I'm wondering about. Would be quite useful. No trader here for us. Pick up the rat catcher quickly. We could move into this area, deal with the rats a little bit over here. Fine. Food is good. I'm not too worried about the food situation. It's the firewood splitter right here, but we're not going to have any more. Lots of firewood around here. Okay, I think that's kind of the end of the year. Are we done here? Let's have a quick look at this. Just ever so quickly. We can have this guy. Can we now fit it? It really just does not want to. It just does not want to. So if we do now 4x4. Invalid placement. Must be placed on a deep stone deposit, which is here. Right, so this is only then a steep slope issue. And what I'm going to try and do is we're going to try and level it out again from this side. So we're going to do this again. Right, let's flatten here again and again and again, and then hopefully we're there. But I mean, it's so much work to try and flatten that to something that actually makes sense. It's just ludicrous, really. I can't believe how quickly we've run out of iron ingots. But yeah, it means that we really need to make sure. Okay, hang on. Let's just have a look at where all of our storage sites are. So this here, no, yeah, I've actually said they can't store any of this stuff in this area. Similarly, I want to make sure you can't store it there. What's happening with this? Yeah, you can do everything you... Oh, actually, we want you to be 1-to-1, please. Do whatever you can with that. Now, we also want to just double check any other storage areas that we may have in this area. Yes, you can't store anything. You should not be able to store. We've got gold stored here. Goodness. Any other items here? Really not. Really, we can't. Let's just see. Where are we storing these things? Yeah, you should not be able to store it. And then over here, you should not be able to store it. We'll move around. I think over here. Please don't store this. Not that you would. Come over on this side. Just double check this one. Please don't store that. And if we zoom out, we can't really zoom out any further. I just wanted to double check whether we've got any other places where it can be stored. I think we've picked up all of them, really. Pick up this one again. That's not there and not there either. So we picked up all of the spots where you could possibly store this, right? Is that correct? You cannot store iron in any of these other places. And to be honest, let's quickly have a look. This one can't take iron, right? And you should not take gold. Why is this one taking gold? So no gold to be stored here, please. And similarly, we'll go over here and say you can't store gold either. And we need to upgrade this guy, but you shouldn't be storing gold. Yeah, okay. And over here, you should not be storing gold. Children are growing up. Okay. We're a little bit down on what we're generating from an income perspective, though. These guys ready. Yeah, we need stronger birth rates here. Yeah, we're all maxed out. Okay, now let's have a look here. We've done another round of leveling. Let's see if that did anything. I mean, we've been working... This is getting pretty close. This is getting pretty close now. Let us try and level it out again. And then we'll do another level and another level. And then hopefully it should be level enough for us to actually get that piece in here. Over here, we still have a dead bodies up here. That's why this is a bit of an issue. I'm very keen to come and take them out. Maybe in the next episode, we'll send in some reinforcements to go and grab those guys. Let's try and get the rat catcher doing its thing again over here. that. Let's do it. It's getting to the end of winter, so we're going to end another year pretty soon. We do need to do another upgrade. What do we need for this upgrade? The iron ingots and the bricks is really the issue. Other than that, it's a pretty costly affair. But all in all, pretty good. We've managed to survive another raid. We've taken the fight to them, which I find a little bit of a better approach than to necessarily wait for them. But at least if you can wait up on higher ground so that you can have your archers be a little bit more effective against them, that seems to be a pretty good strategy. We did manage to finally get the theater in place, so now entertainment is less of an issue. People should be a little bit happier. Let's have a quick hover over that and have a look. Yeah, most people are super duper happy at the moment. The only lacking thing is really around beer. And I guess we might not be producing enough of it. We don't have beer available. So maybe what we'll quickly do is we'll add a few more people into the mix there. 2 more should do the trick. Just want to make sure that we continue to have sufficient amounts of grain to deal with that. But anyway, we'll have a look at more of this in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.